since no one has asked. Here's a run through of my pedal board and what's on it. So, first and foremost, if we go over here, I'm on the clean channel right now, by the way. We got the Friedman Brown Eye Overdrive. It actually is called a Brown Eye. This one, along with the Focus on Raptor, best distortion pedal I've ever played. It's most amp-like I've ever heard, and I really have this on there as a failsafe in case I should ever end up with a real shitty amp with a bad distortion channel. So this one will give me kind of amplifier distortion in a pedal. So I don't use this an awful lot as long as I'm playing on my own amps, but should I play on something crappy, then it's a good thing to have. Anyways, moving on, every now and then I delve into cork sniffing territory, and then I need my Mad Professor Little Green Wonder. It's very cork sniffy, it's more an overdrive. It's for truffly tasting tasty licks, more than anything. That in turn goes into a Cry Baby wah pedal that Jess Elaine lent me maybe 8 years ago. Normally I would use my foot for this, but I just had my pedicure done and my nail polish is drying up on my toes, so I don't want to mess up my pedi with the wah pedal. Anyways, Jess Elaine, great guitar player, now turned great actor, lent this to me 8 years ago. Jess, if you want it back, dude, let me know. I feel kind of stupid for having it. Anyways, all this fancy schmancy stuff goes in under the board into the TC Electronics Polytune. You can tune all strings at the same time. I never do. I tune one at a time, but it's really accurate, and I like the kind of strobe thing it gets going on. Cool. So going from there, let's go into the effects loop stuff. First I have is a Mad Professor electric blue chorus, and this is probably going to blow out the camera on the phone, but if you use this, make sure there's no airplanes flying over you, because you will blind them and they will crash. Anyways, it's a chorus pedal for people who don't like chorus, and this is their words, not mine, and it really is. And I don't like chorus, but I really love this pedal, so I'm making a demo of it fairly soon. It just sounds super nice. If you check it, if I turn it off, it sounds like this. But then I turn it on, and it sounds like this. Like you get way more expensive chords. Again, if I turn it off, just listen to the difference. Doesn't sound very good at all, right? And I turn it on, and I get grown-up chords, like right away. And you can do fancy tricks and stuff like that. Moving on, I have a Mad Professor Mellow Yellow Tremolo. You can see I have a lot of Mad Professor stuff because I just think they make awesome sounding shit. Everything they do is really, really musical, and I like that. Some nice little tremolo. Also good for tasty grown-up chords. And the cool thing about this chord is, if you put an A behind it, now you're in the water dungeon in Zelda 3, A Link to the Past. You've been there. I've also been having on this whole time the Mad Professor Silver Spring Reverb, which is an excellent little reverb thing. And I kept it on because no one wants to hear dry guitar. Then we have the T-Rex Replica, very famous delay pedal. Sounds really nice. I'm going to tune my guitar again if you don't mind, because personally I hate demo videos where the guitar is out of tune. I think it was my chorus demo that fucked up my tuning. Can you see the udder back there, by the way? As you can see, my studio is a mess, like any good studio. Never trust a studio that's nice and tidy. Anyways, the Replica, very famous delay pedal by T-Rex. It's killer. Also really music good. One thing I really like about it is the level. So if you're a lazy bastard like me, and it's time for a big solo, you can set the level so it actually raises the whole the signal. So it gets louder just from doing this. I don't have to step on this and another switch and stuff like that. This is all powered, by the way, by the T-Rex fuel tank, and this is all mounted on a T-Rex tone trunk, and also have one of these really good solid flight cases that will withstand any storm, tornado, and earthquake, which is pretty much all you have to worry about when you play guitar in America. Another good thing to know, this is wrapped together very nicely by my good friend Mash over at proaudiola.com. I said, hey Mash, I hate when there's a bunch of cables laying around because I step on them and, you know, they make my life less pleasant. So he was like, alright. So he wrapped up this very nice cable snake for me. So I have these two cables. They're also colored red and black. That goes to my effects loop, and then this guy, the blue guy, goes into the amp. So it makes everything much better because now I only step on one cable instead of stepping on 4 cables. So I'm happy about that. Let's take a look at the amp. This is my trusty RedPlate Magica, one of the most versatile amps I've ever used. The clean channel sounds like a really good clean channel, and the gain channels, they hot rodded for me, so now it sounds like a super pissed off Marshall JSM 800 on steroids, sorta. And this is the distortion I use most of the time. I have everything plugged into the same socket, by the way, so it's humming quite a bit. But now I can do some other cool stuff too, like if I hit my trusty delay and my little green wonder, I kind of get into Ingray loud. That's pretty sloppy and shitty. Or when they call me to do a, you know, a Green Day kind of thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Or, you know, if you want to try to resonate it up. But I think that's pretty much it for my trusty pedal board, and I'm really stoked that I have this, and I finally have it to the point where I'm really happy with all the sounds I can get out of it. All cool little pedals, and I feel like I can get away with just about anything. So yeah, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Peace.